These are times superheroes went full god mode. Number 1. As Endgame was nearing its ending, it looked like Thanos was actually going to win for a second time around.
I am inevitable.
But thankfully, Tony Stark was sneaky enough to beat him at his own game. Wielding the Infinity Stones in his own iron-clad gauntlet, it was time for Iron Man to play God and wipe the Mad Titan out in style.
And I am Iron Man.
Number 2. Peter Quill made it look like he was actually going to try and use a dance-off to save the universe. Thankfully, this was just a clever ploy.
What are you doing?
I'm distracting you, you big turd blossom.
With Peter ending up holding the Power Stone, and then surging that energy through the rest of the Guardians, it left questions about Star-Lord's heritage, but ultimately had Ronan dumbfounded.
You're mortal. How?
You said it yourself, bitch. We're the Guardians of the Galaxy.
Number 3. When Lois Lane dies due to Lex Luthor's evil scheme, a tormented Man of Steel goes against his father's wishes and does the impossible.
My son, it is forbidden for you to interfere in human history.
One thing I do know, son, and that is you are here for a reason.
It is forbidden
All those things I can do, all those powers, and I couldn't even save him.
To save the woman he loves, Superman literally flies so fast around the Earth that it rotates backwards and reverses time. Comic book logic, right?
You know what happened to me while you were off flying around? I was almost in an earthquake. I had this gas station blow up beside my car. There's telephone poles falling all over the road.
Geesh. A simple thank you would suffice, Lois. Number 4. When the Justice League fails in stopping Steppenwolf, the Flash is able to tap into the Speed Force at the very last second.
Dad, whatever happens, I want you to know your kid was one of them, Dad. One of the best of the best.
Tapping into his ability to travel through time, Barry steps back a few moments and gives the League their second chance to win against Steppenwolf and prevent Darkseid's arrival. You go, Barry! Number 5. The Avengers are doing okay in their fight against Loki and his army, but there's one secret weapon that makes a last-minute appearance.
This all seems horrible.
I've seen worse.
Sorry.
No, we could use a little worse.
With Iron Man bringing the party to them, it was time for Bruce Banner to bring some real brute strength to the fight.
Dr. Banner, now might be a really good time for you to get angry.
That's my secret, Captain. I'm always angry.
Number 6. With Dormammu invading Earth, and only Stephen Strange truly in his way, he does what he does best, and shows off.
Dormammu, I've come to bargain.
You've come to die. Your world is now mine.
After going through this greeting time and yes, time again, Dormammu begins to be wary of the time loop Strange has created with the Time Stone and of its bearer.
Set me free!
No, I've come to bargain.
What do you want?
Take your zealots from the Earth. End your assault on my world. Never come back. Do it, and I'll break the loop.
Number 7. When Superman is saved from drowning by Lois Lane, he has to make the ultimate decision to ensure Lex Luthor's plan doesn't succeed.
What are you doing?
I have to go back.
You're hurt!
Bye, Lois.
In order to destroy the kryptonite island Luthor has created, the Man of Tomorrow literally lifts it and takes it off-world, away from humans and himself. Number 8. When Steve Trevor gives his life to save everyone from Ares, Diana goes into a full godlike rage for losing the man she loves, much to Ares's delight.
Yes, Diana. Take them all. Finally, You see. Look at this world. Mankind did this, not me. They are ugly, filled with hatred, weak.
Luckily, Diana sees the light, and instead decides to use that godlike rage to take down Ares once and for all.
I will destroy you!
Goodbye, brother.
Number 9. After trying countless times to secure all timelines in the TVA and failing, Loki is left out of options.
I know what I want. I know what kind of god I need to be. For you. For all of us.
Finally figuring out the kind of god he must be, our god of mischief makes the ultimate sacrifice in order to save all of the branched timelines. Number 10. When Barry realizes that there's no way to save his mother without disrupting the timeline and various other timelines, he finds himself up against a formidable enemy.
I feel like we got off on the wrong foot. Let's start again. I'm the Flash. What's your name?
I've lived more than you can dream.
It's not until a lightning strike to Dark Flash's face that Barry realizes he's in fact an older version of his alternate self, who has been time traveling to fix the timeline damage, playing God, for a long, long time.
We are so close. I've got it almost figured out.
How long have you been doing this?
Time is inconsequential.